That in this month of March, my Father, strengthen me, strengthen my heart, strengthen my mind, strengthen my body, strengthen my soul, strengthen my spirit for everything that you have earmarked for me this month. You see, whether it is sowing or it is reaping, it involves labor. You know, sometimes I think when we hear, oh, it's a season of harvest, we sometimes think that what it means is, yeah, it's a season to relax now. It's a season to just say, okay, ooh, lovely. It's not time to relax and everything just comes flowing. No. Have you seen a farmer? When it's time to plant, you see they go into the farm, right? They put the seed in the ground. You see that they expend labor to be able to plant. But have you seen when it is time for harvest? In fact, in many cases, the labor that they expend in the time of harvest is even more than when they were planting. If you're familiar with how certain plants, like yam, like the root tuber yam, right? When it is time for planting, you put the head of the yam in the soil. You plant, you do everything. Of course, you're attending to it. But you see, when it is time for harvest, you have to again now dig back into the ground. And you have to dig deeper than you dug when it was time for planting. Because when you were planting, you only planted the head of the tuber. But when it is time for reaping, you are now reaping, you're harvesting a whole tuber. And so you have to dig. Imagine that when it is now time for harvest, you no longer have the strength to go into the farm to harvest. You no longer have the strength, or whatever it is, the time between the sowing and the harvest, something happened and you got discouraged. And you just leave it. What will happen when it's time for the harvest? The harvest will rot. In fact, remember that when you even harvest, that is not all. There is a process. What it takes for you to the thing you harvest from the farm, then you have to go through a refining process. You clean, you refine, you do this before it becomes the food that you can now eat. The reward that you can now have. I'm giving this analogy so that we understand that even when it is a time of harvest, even when it is a time of breakthrough, when we are saying that the promise over us is it is harvest time, let us not think that it is a time for us to fold our hands. So in fact, when you hear harvest, when you hear things like it is your reward season, one of the things you must begin to pray is, Father, strengthen me. Father, give me new strength. Father, put new strength in my hand. Father, give me skill. Give me ability.